Hey, in this episode, I want to talk to you guys about why you don't need to release another song. Let's go.
I spent the last 14 years playing over 1,000 shows, touring 22 different countries, and become a top 40 Billboard charting artist. I fired my record label to go out on my own as an independent artist to market and release my own music, selling thousands of albums and millions of streams. The question I always get is, how did I do it without a label and sell even more music? This podcast is here to show you the way. Join me and follow along as I learn, apply, and share marketing strategies to grow my music business and a loyal fan base.
So hey, I'm just going for a drive here. Woke up pretty early, got a bunch of emails done, and just finishing off some stuff for this new book that I'm going to be releasing. And I had someone reach out to me the other day about wanting to do a feature on a song. And I told them what my price was, and that I need payment in full, and that's on approval of the song. And they hadn't responded. And I went and checked out their Spotify, and I semi-know this person. And I noticed they had like less than 1,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. And I was looking at, their song release stuff and what they've got going on. And it kind of bummed me out a little bit because I don't actually think the person needs to release a new song right now. I think what they need to do is market what they have. Like, get your listeners up. Another song isn't going to save you. But I will say this, though. Another song just by themselves won't save them, but at least I'm hoping that they could see that multiple featured artists, as long as there's a marketing plan behind that to, yes, tap into my fan base that, is 400,000 monthly listeners. Get some other artists that are, 200, 500,000 or 1 million and pay for the freaking feature. And yes, you could grow it that way. But honestly, I didn't do it for free. And I don't know if my price scared the person off, didn't even respond, or thought it was just going to be a freebie. I don't know what they thought. It doesn't matter to me at all. My point is that a new song ain't going to save you. You need to market what you have. Okay, this person had just released a song maybe a few months ago, and if it's not working, or you're not marketing what you have, you can't just keep throwing stuff out there. You've got to market it. I always say to you guys, I call it stacking the releases. Yes, you stack and keep releasing songs, but you're marketing in between those songs. Okay, you got to market in between those songs, or else you're just gonna keep bouncing around Dorkton. Okay, and that's where I get that from. I get that from the movie Social Network, which is one of my most favorite movies. I just personally find it so inspiring because, Zuckerberg's this kind of geeky guy. He's in this relationship, and he totally ruins it. And because he says some pretty offensive things to his girlfriend at the beginning. The acting is just phenomenal, I think. And anyways, he says some offensive things. Ends up building this whole Facebook thing, gets the idea, because he just wants to do something great. He wants to stand out and do something awesome. He creates this Facebook platform. It freaking, but before he launches it, he realizes this, and this is what's really smart about Zuckerberg when he's starting. He asks his friend Eduardo, who's part of this Phoenix Club, I forget what they call them, whatever clubs that they have at universities. And anyways, he's part of this elite club that he got into, and Mark says, hey, I need their emails. I need you to send this out to them. Otherwise, it's just going to bounce around Dorkton. Okay, it's only going to reach his friends, and he wanted to get it out to a masser audience of people. Okay, and if you just want to bounce around your Dorkton, okay, just your fans, your family, your friends, your small little circle of fans, then don't get features. Don't market. Just, keep doing what you're doing. Or you can get out of Dorkton by reaching out to new people, whether that's getting features, whether that's running Facebook, Instagram ads, going to radio, touring, buying onto a tour, but just getting in front of a new audience. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about putting your music, eyes and ears, in front of new people. Now, What's the best way to do that? Well, go look at your song catalog. Go see what's the most popular song, okay, on Spotify. If you don't have that data, go buy the song that got the best response live, okay? I still remember when I released my first album, Epiphany, a long time ago. I remember out of all the songs on that record, the 2 songs that got the best response live were Rodeo and a song called Let It Go. And then whenever I did that song, Let It Go, I found that I got like immediate record sales, a response because the hook was awesome. The beat, it was just a good song. Okay, I could post that song now and it would still get a response for a song that's, over a decade old. All right, but I still remember that. So that is the one that, of course, we took to radio. That is the one that we promoted. And so I hope that encourages you and gives you some ideas that, look, you don't need just another song. Another song's not going to save you. But you need to market what you've already got. Market what you've got. Build that fan base before. Like, make it a goal. Okay, look, I ain't going to release another song until I get 1,000 monthly listeners. Then I'm not going to release, then I'll release in one. And then I won't release another song until I get 5,000 monthly listeners. Like, stretch yourself, man. Stretch yourself. I was sharing in an earlier podcast that I wanted to get as many pre-saves as possible for this song. I set goals for myself so I could have some bars of achievement to go after. And I encourage you to do the same. Hey, I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits.
So if you're a struggling artist and you're just trying to figure out this music industry, you want to go full-time with your music, you want to get noticed on social media, or learn how to launch an album, an EP, or just get your music more marketed out there, I want to encourage you to check out my coaching program called Fanbase University. Every single month, I jump on the phone 2 times with my students and I coach them and I teach them how to market their music, how to get noticed, how to handle booking agents, record labels, and just get their music out there. Also, you get access to exclusive training, you get interviews with music industry professionals. If you want to find out more and not do this on your own, not struggle, because I've wasted thousands of dollars on my career and now I want to coach other artists. Check out my program, fanbaseuniversity.com, or click the link below to find out more info.